Hey cooking campers, welcome back to my kitchen. So today we're going to make some Rice Krispie treats, and it's really easy and the recipe is on the box, but I just want to walk you through it so you don't have a ton of dishes. I'm actually using Crispy Rice, which is the Kroger brand, and there is no recipe on that box. So if you have a generic brand, that's totally fine. If you Google Rice Krispie treats, look for the Kellogg's recipe and you'll be able to find the original recipe. Okay, so you're going to need 6 cups of Rice Krispie treats or Rice Krispies. You're going to need a bag of marshmallows, and it doesn't matter what size marshmallows. I get the mini because I think it melts better, more evenly, and it's a 10-ounce bag. And then you're going to need 3 tablespoons of butter. And just remember, with butter, it's so nicely marked for you on the stick. So first, you're going to need the 3 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to be using a glass 9x13 dish. And the reason that I use a glass 9x13 dish is because it fits in my microwave. And I'm going to do all of this in the microwave in one dish. So I would recommend you do the same. But make sure whatever dish you're using, check it first to see if it fits in the microwave. Okay, so my 3 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to help it out a little bit. I'm going to cut it up a little bit more so it might melt a little more evenly in my dish. This is an unnecessary step, but it makes me feel like I'm doing something. I just kind of spread that out. And then I'm going to go ahead and open up my mini marshmallows. And no one will notice if you sneak a few. Okay, spread it out. So I put it in my microwave for 2 minutes, and that will let the marshmallows melt. At 2 minutes, I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to stir it up, and I'll probably go in for 1 more minute, stir that up, and then once it comes out after that, I add my Rice Krispies to it, and then I stir those in. And that's really it. It's super easy. So you could do all kinds of fun stuff with this. Maybe you don't have Rice Krispies, but maybe you have Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles. You could definitely make a really good treat that's chocolatey with those Cocoa Pebbles, or something that's fun and fruity with the Fruity Pebbles. Use what you have, but this is just your basic Rice Krispie treat recipe. So I just pulled out my marshmallows, and you can see they're still clumpy and they're looking good. I'm just going to give it a quick stir, and then I will put them back in for another minute. Okay. Make sure all the marshmallow goes in there. Oops. Okay, so just 1 more minute in the microwave. Okay, so my 1 minute is up, and I pulled my marshmallows out. So I'm going to go ahead and put my Rice Krispie treats in there, and that measuring cup only held 4 cups, so I need to give it 2 more cups. And you want to work pretty quickly with this. Just stir it all around, make sure everything is nice and coated. It's definitely edible now, but it's very messy now. If you let it sit to room temperature, it will harden up a little bit, and you'll be able to eat it in nice cut bars. Okay, I think it's pretty evenly coated. Again, this is just something where you gotta work pretty quick. Okay. Make sure I get it off my spoon. I'm going to try to flatten it out as best I can. Okay, and then what I have found works really well is to use some wax paper. And you can just push it down. If you don't have wax paper, you can just push it down with a spatula. All right. And voila, you're finished. Those are Rice Krispie Treats. So once it cools down to room temperature, you're just gonna take your knife and you'll cut bars out of it, whatever size you please. But you'll just cut some nice little bars out, and that's it. Those are your Rice Krispie Treats. Okay, enjoy. Thanks for cooking with me.